Everyone is in their seat here in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. This game is part of the travel schedule for New Orleans. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Left side, KD. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Bridges. KD's shot is off. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from outside. White looking around. Pass to Durant. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Ayton missing. And the Cavaliers with possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers head coach and I got a chance to talk. I asked him about his team's plan and trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots and hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now White, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep.
And I love the patience of Durant, and then the quick decision when he sees something.
And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hardworking. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
Now, here's George, following the miss by DeRozan. Back to George. Right side, White. Shoots over DeRozan. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over KD. DeRozan in the corner. Good on the triple.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Here's White. Pass to Ayton. Outside, George. Out to White. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Caruso with the ball. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Unloads. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Outside, George. Pass to KD. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Hit by Bridges. Out to DeRozan. Shot from the top of the key. Pelicans with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The three from George. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. pass to Caruso. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Oh, good with the triple.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, taking the hit there, Durant,
timeout.
so hard to stop.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court. Your fast, powerhouse team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Simons. Pass to Hayes. Here's Connect. 4 on the shot clock. Hayes with it. Over 8. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. New Orleans in the lead. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now here's White. Again, the Pelicans score.
So much control from White in the mid-range.
Jones looking for an opening. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Thibault. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to George. Back to Thibault. Here's White. Now Thibault. To the inside. Fires top of the key. They get it again. And here is Durant. Pass to White. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Over Hayes. And it's Ayton missing.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Outside, Jones. Here's the screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
Outside, Simons. And stolen by White. George with the ball. Connect picks him up. Thibault can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trailed by 5. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Ayton. Misses from short range.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside, Jones. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New Orleans on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
6 to shoot. Back to George. It's rebounded by Cleveland. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, Coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Here's Thibault. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Outside, Simons. Back to Jones. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And stolen by Thibault. Thibault on the wing. Launches it. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Pelicans making a change here. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Finney-Smith. Connect with it. Scoreless thus far. Plays it up off the glass.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's a good screen. Outside, KD. The kick out to Porter. Fires for three. Paxson coming off the assist from KD. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for New Orleans. Outside, Simons. Fades away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, not sure why he faded away there. Sure looked like he had plenty of space.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Smith. Here's Ware. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Smith. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
New Orleans leading by 12. And here's Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Now Porter. Back to Smith. The kick out to Porter. Over Finney-Smith. Porter, no luck.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Simons. Now Finney Smith. Covered by Smith. DeRozan in the corner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Andre Drummond. Miles Bridges. Alex Caruso.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Pass to Ware. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of this game. Stan on the floor tonight. One of the best two-way players in the game, Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He's become a knockdown three-point shooter, but he also does a great job of putting the ball on the floor, attacking the basket, and getting to the free throw line. He puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Grant does a good job of running the floor and capitalizing before the defense gets set.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Hits the three-point bomb. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Now here's Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Thibault. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. Pass to Drummond. And here is Caruso. Guarded by Porter. DeRozan. And he drops that one in. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
Often DeRozan attacks in motion, but he clearly can spot up as well.
Outside, Porter. Back to Smith. Here's the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. DeRozan's shot is good. He's got 7.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Smith with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pelicans. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thibault. Misses the jumper. New Orleans leading by 14. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Ware. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. A shot missing. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pelicans lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. so George will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. Outside for Durant. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Durant's got 9 points.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Outside DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on White. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Drummond. Bridges with it. Banked in off the glass.
An under-control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
Now Durant. Back to George. It's White on the wing. Shoots over Caruso. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Pass to Drummond. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's New Orleans with it. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's George. Defended by Caruso. Outside, KD. 4 on the clock. Bridges with the steal. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's Ayton.
Good work on the defensive end by Drummond, using his size to bother the shooter.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Caruso, no good.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Now here's DeRozan. 8 points for him.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Pass to White. Knocks it loose. Caruso with the steal. Floats one. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The 10-footer. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Outside, White. Pass to Ayton. Makes it off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
So, Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades. signing kids off the street and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. And good that time.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's KD. He's got 11. Pass to Porter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Simon. Nifty move. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Smith with it. He's got 6. Smith on the wing. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Smith's got 8 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Takes a step back. And the rejection by Smith. Durant for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Simons. Puts one up from 19. And another miss by Cleveland. Pelicans leading by 21. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Now Durant. He's got 14. Shoots the 3. The shot misses.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to connect. No good on the 3. And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And it's Porter with the ball for the Pelicans. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Out to Smith. Pass to Chanchar. Clock at 6. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Simons.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pelicans leading by 21. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Smith outside. Outside Porter. Shot from the wing. And the shot falls short this time.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Back to Simons. Pass to James. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
42.
Pelicans on top, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Smith outside. Porter in the corner. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to connect. Oh, trying for it. And they recover it. Here's Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And stolen by Simon. 3 on 3. Connect with a wide open look. And the 3 ball is good.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Smith. 5 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Smith on the wing. Stolen by Connect. And they're moving it up. No one near James as he lets it go. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Thibault. Smith outside. Trying to get something going. And the dunk by Smith.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
That's tipped. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Pass to Chanchar. Smith outside. The shot, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. James with it. Back to Simons. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Smith. Has to Ware. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Simon. Connect with it. Guarded by Porter. Now James. Over Porter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. New Orleans leading by 15. Now here is Smith. Pass to Chanchar. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Caruso with the ball. Outside DeRozan. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Drummond. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thibault. That misses off the backboard.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Chanchar. Block at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Chanchar's got his first points in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Smith inside. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Chanchar.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pelicans leading by 19. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chanchar. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside DeRozan. Trying to end the drought. And Ware pulls it down.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for KD.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Pass to Porter. Fades and shoots. Bridges with the board. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control.